He's gonna pull a Lil Wayne. It's gonna be fine. Like the way Lil Wayne dropped a mixtape in prison, Loco's gonna drop a mixtape in the army. Go.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Not Your Average Fangirls. My name is Carolina. I'm here to tell you that Gossip is about to drop an awesome comeback and make me gonna cry. They're gonna make me cry.
Hey everybody, this is Cynthia, and I'm here to tell you that BTS is also about to drop a comeback, and it's gonna make me cry.
Dang, girl, there's still some months left on that one.
I know, but like they were throwing some hints, and I just feel like it's just a ticking time bomb. Also, I took 3 glasses of wine. Hello.
You took 3 glasses of wine?
Rank.
Hello, everyone. It is Terrica, and I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning to watch the Melon Awards. It was great.
Woo!
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? It's Kat, and Icon won Song of the Year for Love Scenario, which they deserved very much. Woo!
Yay!
Okay.
That's a great leeway. Why don't we talk about the Melon Awards?
Let's talk about the Melon Awards.
Yes! BTS won like 7 awards, so
Yeah,
good
one for
for
each
them.
member, you know.
Yeah, one for each member. Jimin cried.
Yeah.
I forgot who else cried. Terrica
Tay
watched
has
it.
red
Please tell
hair.
us.
Oh my God! Red Tay!
Great
So
June
excited.
is back.
Which is my favorite hair color on Tay, besides his, natural brown beauty.
Also 101 won for Best Record. Yay!
Yes,
Their performance
the
was so
babies.
sad.
And
I
they were
know.
so emotional and like shook. I was like,
I saw the Ong's like speech at that point,
Yeah.
and you could hear it in his voice, like the thankfulness and just like the emotion in his voice when he was saying like he never won anything when he was younger, and now to stand up on stage and be able to do that, it's all because of Wannables, and I'm still emotional. Okay,
He never won anything.
I guess not, man.
Lame. Not even a participation
he won
award.
Carolina's heart.
Boom. You're right. He did. Even before he was at 101. It was like seconds before he got it.
Yeah, it was like a minute before he became a member of 101.
It was like 10 minutes before.
Amazing.
But like Kat said, Icon won for They're the Nation's song. I
Icon
absolutely
won
love it.
for Song of the Year, and B.I. won for Songwriter of the Year.
Which was a hilarious reaction.
So deserved, though. I was going to be so mad if Love Scenario didn't win Song of the Year. I talked about this numerous times because that song was literally everywhere. Like, I couldn't watch a TV show or a K-drama or a variety show, a Korean variety show, without hearing Love Scenario. So
You're right. It's the Nation's song. And B.I. being I think he's like the first idol songwriter to win that award as well. So that's pretty epic.
He worked so hard, and to think that, it from a standpoint of a international iconic, people have not been in Korea have not been well to Icon. Like, they didn't come back a lot. Mm-hmm. They didn't YG had zero faith in them because Love Scenario was a song that B.I. wrote years ago. And YG was like, nah, it's not good. It's not gonna come. We're not gonna put it out. This, and that. And then B.I. was like, nah, I'm putting it out.
Mm-hmm. And now look at them. Look at them, YG.
I'm still
Everything
completely
you say,
terrified.
The opposite comes true.
And everything we say comes true, which means I'm completely terrified because Icon is coming to town.
Icon.
I was waiting on it. I was like, someone's gotta say it.
Also, The Boys won for Best Male Rookies, and I was just like, yes. I was like, my babies.
Oh, their little performance, they did so well. I was
They
like, oh,
really did. And then they met BTS, which I was just so happy about because it's one of their idol, their role models, and I was just like, oh my god. Stop. What else happened to Melon? Blackpink's performance was really great too.
That's the one I missed. I don't know if I went to the bathroom or something. I don't know what happened. I just came back and everyone's like, oh, Blackpink.
She blacked out.
Probably.
Blackpink was not in her area.
They were not at all.
You know, it was cute too. The little girl that does the little dances for the performances. Which, okay, listen, I love 101, but why didn't 17 win for performance?
Truly though.
Like,
Truly though.
wow.
Truly. I agree with
Rigged.
101 gotta go out with a bang.
I know, right? You know what?
true.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. But I think that 17 should have gotten that because the choreo for Thanks, like, it's freaking insane. So, but congrats to all of the winners, all of the craziness. That was just Melon. BTS went hard, hella hard, and all
Yo,
of them.
I'm
performed
excited
hella
to see
hard.
it.
Oh my god.
I don't even know
so
what
good.
Mama's gonna what's gonna happen.
I'm scared.
The
throw
only
up.
thing I'm upset about with Melon this year is that I had no Red Velvet, because Red Velvet's performances at Melon always make me
You
very
know what I'm
happy.
sad about Melon? I hate that Melon hates Got7. That's what I hate.
Yep, here we go.
It was a good award show. I'm sad that there was no NCT or no Red Velvet.
Yeah.
No
SM.
SM at all.
But
Well, we were speaking about 17 earlier, so let's talk about June.
June is dropping a single on the 14th of December. June from 17. And I'm really hype about it. I definitely thought that somebody in the vocal line would drop like a solo anything before June, but here he is showing up. And am I mad? Hell no. I welcome this. Please bless me with your vocals. Thank you.
so that's something we are going to look forward to in, 2 weeks? Yeah, it's about 2 weeks from now. Hyuna and Edan officially made their first public appearance as a couple at the Jimmy Choo event.
So
and
cute.
they were so cute. Oh, I was so happy.
They looked
It was so
adorable.
And Hyuna kept
And hot.
like giggling and like putting her
Yeah.
face away. I'm just like, oh yeah, y'all are so cute. I love it.
Oh.
Please support the couple of the whole year, my entire existence.
And then I was watching like
It's been such a roller coaster.
the other art celebrities and stuff come, and the flashes weren't as intense. But as soon as Hyuna and Edan, we shouldn't call him Edan anymore. Sorry. As soon as Hyuna and Hyojung came out, the flashes for the cameras were like.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
And I
And
was
they're
just like,
such
oh
a
my
hot, they're such
They're
a
so
good couple. Not just physically, but oh my god, they just go together so well.
Yeah, and the fact that they're still the talk of the whole country basically.
yeah.
Hell
They're
yeah.
going to be.
And
Which use that to your advantage. Please come out as a duo. Please
Bitch, they're
come out with a diss track.
They're like the Korean Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, come on. The fuck?
Okay. But again, please just release that diss track. We will feature on it. We will produce.
We will feature.
yeah, we'll just be in the back like, yeah, screw you, Cube.
It's time for Big Hits representatives, me and Terrica, to talk about Big Hits the group. I'm just kidding.
my
We're not gonna talk about it.
You guys don't know anything about it except for that it's happening, so.
We
Well-
know that the youngest member is born in 2004.
Thank you, and also the fact that there was some news.
So
it's
he's
not-
14 years old. Kill me.
So what? You support whatever. Anyway,
That's going to be Carolina's bias.
No. Oh my, that's horrible. That is
He
horrible.
can still be your bias even though he's 14. Just not like your bias like that. He'd be your baby.
Yeah,
He's
can
gonna be
bias.
the baby.
anyway, so Big Hit has announced that they are going to debut a group in early 2019. Nothing else has been released officially, but there were rumors that there would be a survival show. But Big Hit did say that that's not the case. And we are excited. I will support them no matter what because I know that they're going to release bops. Big Hit would not release another
I was about
group.
to say, what if they're shitty? Are you still
I
gonna be
know.
like,
I'm still
How
gonna
you
support
can
them.
say that? How dare you say that? Big Hit would never.
They would never.
well,
They
I'm
said they're
saying,
gonna
what
have.
if they were?
What if they're good, but it's not your taste?
Right?
I still
then
What
support
if they're
them.
like cutesy and stuff? You hate cutesy stuff.
I hate cutesy stuff, but I can still bop to their music because I still listen to like if the concept is cute, I still listen to the song. I just don't watch the music video.
So no, the funniest thing I saw on Twitter about this is that somebody was just like, "Oh my god, not that Big Hit is gonna release another group. Armies are gonna become what they hate the most, multi-stands."
Listen, being a multi-fan is just hard when you stand BTS because they just
Nah, girl,
release
it
shit
ain't.
every day.
It's
It
not
ain't.
K-pop, it's BTS pop.
It's like, all right.
Oh my gosh, I feel attacked right now. Anyway.
I did too.
Rolling. I was looking at all the fucking Twitter drama about this shit, about BTS not being a K-pop group. It was just like, you guys are fucking stupid. They were like,
Seriously.
BTS isn't K-pop. They're their own genre. It's BTS pop. I'm like, you did not just
They're
say
joking.
BTS pop.
Oh
They
my
have a whole
god.
last song about how they're happy that they're idols.
Yeah,
and
they
how
have a
proud
whole
that
last
they're
song about how they're
idols.
proud of being a K-pop
And it
idol.
starts with,
So,
they call me idol.
Newest released a new song called "Help Me," and it's great.
What? She's trying to change the topic.
I'm just
Hell yeah.
saying, if
I'm
you
just
don't
saying.
think BTS is K-pop, you're a fucking idiot.
Yep, because they
So,
are. They
newest,
said it.
right?
They K-pop. K-pop, get over it. They are K-popping. All right? Just like I
But-
said.
Also, the new group is supposed to have a different concept than BTS, so I'm really excited to see.
I wonder if it's
I
going to be like a
know, I'm
ballad
really-
group, imagine.
I'm really excited to see what they're gonna come out with and the music that they release because, like I said, I know that
I can't wait for them to be cutesy as hell. And Cynthia's gonna be like, I'm so excited. She's gonna turn on a music video and they're gonna be like in bubblegum like t-shirts. They're gonna be like, dude,
I'll still bop to their music if it's good, which I'm sure it will be good. I just don't like cutesy concepts, but I'll still support it. Like I still support cutesy concepts. I just don't prefer it. Like I
Okay, well,
wouldn't.
anyways, I do want to mention that Monsta X started the Jingle Ball tour like 2 days ago, and they did
Somebody gave them
incredible.
Fabuloso.
Huh?
And someone gave them Fabuloso.
Yes. Whoever the
Oh,
man
yeah.
was, bless you. But the face of panic he had when Wanho was just like, "Is it tasty?" He's
Do I
like, "No,
drink
you can't drink this."
He said, it's for your dishes. If
Yo,
you want
I
to
am
clean the
lost it.
bathroom.
I am just like huddled to the floor. He could not stop laughing about that. But congrats to them. They're doing amazing. Apparently everybody at the LA show was kind of like really digging it from what I'm seeing from the videos, not just the mom babies, but like everybody that was just like, what the hell is K-pop? So that's really awesome. They had the crowd going and hype, and they look like what I'm going to quote what Kiana said on Twitter. Shout out to her. She said that Monsta X looks like electricians, but like stripper electricians.
Stripper electrician.
They have their own genre.
It's called Monsta X Pop.
Or you could have went with Monster XXX.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good
Thank
one.
you.
See?
Hire me for your concepts.
Our
weekly ad.
weekly hire me. Our weekly ad.
Who needs a sponsor when we are our own?
Seriously.
Indeed, sponsor us.
Moving on over here. Today is going to be filled with music because everybody and their mom decided that this week was the week that they were going to have a comeback. And are we mad? No. But we're going to talk about all of this right now.
I'm living.
Let's start off with Newest W. They came
Yes.
back with Help Me.
Ooh, I have
which
something to say about
is
this music video. Thank you.
Amazing.
Of course you do.
Go ahead.
Let me guess. It's about Ren. Go
No,
ahead.
it's not actually.
Dun dun dun. Is it
She
Backhoe?
said, "Oh, okay." So you know the scene where oh my gosh, I'm gonna mispronounce this name. Baekho?
Backhoe?
Backhoe!
Backhoe.
Noodles.
Okay, Backhoe was going up the stairs. It reminded me of that Tom and Jerry episode. You know when Tom died and he's going up the stairs to heaven. That's literally what it's like. It took me to when I watched it.
I mean, that's exactly what this video feels like, honestly.
A Tom and
what
Jerry
the song
episode?
feels like. So it
Okay.
works.
But bro, musically, I love the usage of the orchestra with the like electronic sounds that they've been going for lately.
Yeah.
But I love like the strings in the background of this song are so fucking pretty. Like when the
Yes.
chorus came on, I was just like, yes, kill me. Amazing. Use the orchestra. The visuals were cool. I liked the theme of like them using braille. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but like on the walls and then like their tattoos like on their
Oh,
arms
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
was all like in braille, which I liked the usage of that because then when I looked up the lyrics there was a lyric that Backhoe was like, can a connection be seen with two eyes? So I like that the connection between like being blind, obviously, and then like Braille, like being able to feel a connection. Do you have to be able to see like the person to feel a connection? Kind of like something like that.
Ooh.
But also Backhoe in that fucking high neck like cross thing he was wearing
Listen.
with the white t-shirt. I was like,
Let me
what?
let me talk about let me talk about my man real quick because he looked mighty fine. Okay. This video had me super shook, especially when he had that little black thing, and he was showing a little bit of cleavage, and I was just living my best life. But I felt like how Tom did in that episode going up the stairs to heaven when he hit that high note.
Yeah.
Like right after he sings, like towards the end, he's like, "I'll be there for you," and then he like belts out this high note, and I was just like, "Oh, I've been taken to heaven," and I don't know if I'm living or not, but this is. If y'all don't know, like I don't know if I think I've said this on here, but I'm not sure. But the I've never even formally met this man, but the moment that he was like less than a feet away from me, my body did not know what to do. Okay, I was shook. Like
It was
he
so
just
funny.
passed by,
She
and
like,
that was it.
She watched him pass by, and then she looked at me, and she was like, "Kat, did you see his ass?" The thing about Backhoe is that he seems like he's an intimidating person, but when you know who, like, how he is, it's not, like, he's like super soft, but then when you see him in person, you're like, you are the scariest person I have
You're about
ever
to kill
seen.
me, aren't you? I feel it.
So, but also Ren, let me talk, his hair,
Yes.
the visual of all visuals, like, he came through for the title in
Yeah.
this
Looks like
music
an
video.
angel.
He's
He
so
looked like a
soft
fucking
and pretty.
minx. Okay, he looked like a little fucking fairy, a finx, whatever they're called. He was cute as hell.
I feel like their music lately has been like intensely soft because their vocals are really soft in like their last couple comebacks, but like the music behind it and like the music videos have been really like they just draw you in and you're just like, ooh.
It's like so dramatic, right?
Yeah, but everything is so soft. It's not just like a lot of like it's like
I feel like
seducing you.
with the comebacks recently, it's like, especially with this comeback, the ending of the video where it's the door and you hear the footsteps,
Yeah.
and it's like the segue for Minhyun to return. So like I feel like they've been leading up like to the moment where he comes back. So now I'm thinking like since 101 is ending now, that the next comeback for Newest will be with him. So like it was just the
definitely,
perfect
I think
segue,
so.
like the door opening and then them turning and hearing the footsteps. I was just like, oh my god.
Because it's like, so that happened, and I know that in like an interview for I think their last comeback, they were saying something about how it's like a dream type thing, and they're trying to wake up, right? And so now it's like with the door opening and the steps and everything, and they look out, and it looks like all white, like they're trying to get out of that world that they're in right now. And then it's funny enough that they have a lyric during that part, or I don't know if it's during that part or something, but they have a lyric in the song that it's like, if our story is all a dream, then this must be the end. So I was just like, all right, so this is a dream, and this is the end of the dream, which means that in reality, Minhyun is going to be here for the next comeback.
We
This
love
is
the
all what
theory,
you're telling
Ho.
me in like the 3 seconds, right? Got it. Like,
Good job.
Every day you remind me more
My
of that
thought process.
conspiracy theory meme.
Yeah, right? Because she's so intense and I can just see her like, okay, because then if they get out of this dream, then that means
With like red string and the point.
Okay, we're moving on. As the resident, the boys Stan, aka as the resident B in the group, I'm going to talk about the boys Nowhere.
Wait, what's the name of their fan base?
the B?
The B?
Yeah.
That bee. I haven't been hearing a lot about them. They've been popping up more and more on my timeline, and even just
Yes,
like
stand them.
mutuals have
Stan
been. I didn't know. Wait, can I speak?
Stan
Thank
them.
you. Okay, so I didn't know that they had that many members. So like,
Stan them.
Kat, let me speak. They've been. I've listened to their music before, but I this is the first music video I watched of them, and I was like, damn, they have that many members. I didn't realize it. I don't know why
12.
I didn't realize it. I know, Kat. I know now.
for this comeback, like I feel like I'm pretty sure this is like my favorite comeback by the boys, and it's just like that dance choreography was insane. Like because like how Cynthia said, they have so many members. I love that they kind of like step away, and it's like there's just like maybe like 5 or 6 members doing the choreo, and then it's like I'm pretty sure they're switching out. I'm not too sure, but I love that. And just like when they were dancing with the water and like the visuals of everything, like I was living my best life watching this.
Okay, I got a lot to say. It's my favorite title track because, again, I never thought anything would dethrone Giddy Up. I don't know why that's my favorite song, but I love that song so much. But this is my favorite comeback. And the visuals, like you said, Carolina, were amazing. I love the cool tone throughout the entire music video. And then with the water, the cool tone, even down to the aspects of like the members' hair colors, was like mind-blowing to me. Like none of them had like warm tone hair colors. And I was just like, okay. And then there is a part specifically, the bridge, like the rap line in the bridge, where I was just like, and you know, if you don't know me, my boys bias is Sungwoo, but there is like a rap part in the bridge, and it's like him and Eric, and I'm just like, when did Eric become like a adult? Like, when did that happen? Because when the boy started, he was a tiny little skater boy from California. Now he's like a grown-ass, or becoming a grown-ass man. His shoulders became like 6 times wider. I'm just like, who is this? Same with Wall. I'm like, you were like a tiny...
Okay,
That's what I wrote too. I was like, I feel like this is a transition from them. Like they're maturing, not only like age-wise, but in their sound. And like for some reason, this like music video and like the sound of the song remind me of like a mini 17. I was like, I dig this.
Oh my god, yes.
I like it.
But I do like I feel that vibe, yeah, especially with all the members. But
If I can stand 17, I can stand anybody.
You're right.
but now that Kat mentioned Hual and Eric, that's what I said towards the end of the video when he showed up. I was just like, when did Eric get hot? Like,
When did Eric get hot?
But no, it's like I think about it. I'm just like, okay, Eric looks so little when they debuted, and it's like a year passes by, and now I'm just like, what the hell?
Especially like the Maknae line, they've just grown up a lot, and I'm just like, who allowed this? But I'm really super proud of them because they are one of those groups that they help with like the choreo and stuff, and they have an amazing dance line. So I'm just really excited. They just keep growing, and their vocal line's great too, with like Eric and with Jacob and everyone. And so I'm just really excited to see what they're gonna do. And I really love this MV, and I really love this song, and actually the whole album is super good. So you guys should listen to it.
I gotta go listen to that.
It's a great album.
I really like No Air. I thought it was gonna be like No Air.
It's like Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Jordan Sparks about to show up on here. But moving on from boy groups, we got a little girl group, Lovelies, came back with Lost and Found. And honestly, I've never really paid attention to Lovelies. And I think I know why. They're just not the type of sound I go for, okay? This song kind of was just not my cup of tea. So
I don't know much about Lovelies, but I do know about that one member, Minwoo, or whatever her name is, the one that's always like, the one when she went to Music Bank, she was like doing all the poses. That one.
Yes.
She's in Lovelies. So like, I know that she's like wild. So like, that's all I would know about Lovelies. But I mean, the concept is cute. Like, I guess they're like a cutesy group, I'm assuming. I don't really listen to them much either. But the concept was super cute, and it was just really pretty, and it sounded pretty, and they looked pretty, and it was like,
yeah, it's like what like the color light pink
would sound like.
That's what it would sound like with like a dash of glitter.
A cup of glitter, apparently, because she was
actually, yeah, they
chugging
have
one.
a cup of glitter. My bad. But it also reminded me it could be like a theme song for like a magical girl anime because of like the it could be like in the dramatic scene or something. It'll be like when they're transforming or something. This song's in the background.
Oh, I know what you're talking about when they're going into their new form.
Yeah. Like things like that. The song's in the background.
It also kind of like reminded me of like a live action version of My Little Pony.
But I thought, okay, with the previews, like, because I saw the previews, like, on my timeline. I guess I follow Lovely Stans. I don't know. And I was watching it. I was like, wow, they're gonna hit us with this like soft ballad for like the holidays. I'm like, JK, never mind.
For the holiday.
'Tis the season.
Merry Christmas and a happy holiday.
And the lovelies holiday. That's what it is.
A lovely holiday.
But okay. Moving on from girl groups to a girl group legend. Yubin, formerly of Wonder Girls, made a comeback with "Thank You So Much."
Yay!
It's super good. It's kind of old schooly, I guess, following the genre of her last, I guess, technically her solo debut.
Yeah, it gave me like
80s.
I feel like it's like a deep house. It has like a deep house feel, definitely, and then retro vibes for the music video, and it reminded me of the Power Rangers movie.
It did, right?
Yes, like the
felt
one
that
with
too.
the slime.
I love it. It
That
reminded
one
me of Xenon Warrior Princess.
Oh, that too, yeah.
It also
But yeah, no,
reminded me
the
of my
whole-
childhood.
And then the whole
too.
green thing, it just reminded me of Dragon Ball Z. And I'm like, okay, you putting all these
Dragon Ball Z. Because the little dog she has, my cousin had one of those, and I hated it because it would just like bark all the time, and like bark, bark, and like it was the 90s, so like the electronics are like bad, so it's just like like I hated it.
But she was killing those outfits, and she was whacking like the dance.
Yeah, she was, and
And I was like,
voguing and all that.
yes. I was like, queen.
Yes, she was.
And she had some shoes that had little wings on it on the side. And I'm like, girl, where'd you get those? Because those are mad cute. Maybe it'll be like Dorothy, and if you like put toot toot toot, like
And you
snap
click them.
3 times,
Takes you-
yeah, and then it takes you away. Oh, look at that! Yubin and Lovely should get together and make an anime for magical girls. Perfect.
Lucas released his SM station called Coffee Break.
Oh my god. Okay, Lucas with his fine ass. Okay,
It was so funky. I loved it.
so-
I was like,
same.
okay.
I loved
Same.
it. It gave me like when it included like the trumpets and the piano, like
The
it gave me
bass.
such big jazzy vibes.
Yes.
And it sounded like a Michael Jackson song too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
love-
Prince. Same, concept.
Yeah.
I
I loved
like it.
the old school guitar riff that was in it, and then the bass line was just, and then like Carolina said, the adding of the horns and like that whole vibe of it. I was just like, yes. I was like, this is everything. And then Lucas's voice and the guy, Jonah, I think Nicholson or whatever, the guy that sings the song with him, they contrasted really well together. And I was just like, I was there for everything. And he was adorable in the video. And I was just like,
Oh, he looked so good.
I was like,
He looked so good.
What
I
can-
said he said Lucas asking me for a coffee break. You better go for we going on that coffee break.
my thing is Lucas is showing himself to be an all-around entertainer, like as far as like variety shows and like dancing and rapping
Yeah.
and stuff. So
We love a
that kid's
mosquito.
gonna be huge.
Even during the song, it kind of like the way that he raps reminds me of Chanyeol.
I see it.
And I was just like, all right, like this is good. Like it fits him. It fits his like whole aura and his whole self. So I was
His
just
whole
like, all right.
mosquito-ness.
Like he just looks so hot too. I'm just like, you
He's
are
He
truly
is.
a young king.
He
like
is a fine,
you showed up and,
fine
and
piece of
made
mosquito.
like Kpop your bitch.
Truly. He came out of nowhere and everybody was snatched. Like there
Yeah,
wasn't
y'all
even
lost
a
y'all's
breath.
minds. I was like, oh my God.
Listen, I saw him and I said, well, goddamn.
Terrica was the only one that was like, look at this tiny bit. Everybody else, oh my god, Lucas!
He popped up. He popped up in that Boss video with the turtleneck that looked like he was wearing a neck brace, and it was done for me. I said yes.
I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of him and I was like, oh, there it goes.
No, well,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
see.
denying his attractiveness. It's just weird because his personality reminds me of my cousin. So I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it's weird.
Going into an XSM artist, Tiffany released a song called Peppermint.
I love it.
Just a season.
Same. Okay, this is the thing about Tiffany. I did not like her when she was in Girls' Generation. She annoyed me.
A lot of people didn't, I feel like.
She really annoyed me when she was in Girls' Generation. But solo, like on her own, adore. I'm like, How does that happen? But yeah, like the song's super good. I don't know, it makes me feel very holiday-y, which I'm assuming was the
Yeah, it's like the cuddle buddy anthem.
Yeah.
She's like basically saying, yo, it's getting cold outside, so we should just drink peppermint hot chocolate and just be together and do all the cute winter things.
And if I think I've mentioned it before on this podcast, but if you guys didn't know, she's going on
That's
tour.
right.
Yes.
So check her out. Be sure to go support her.
Thank you. From her publicist,
See this
Cynthia.
song live.
If she doesn't bring peppermint hot chocolate, then we ain't talking. But yeah, I really like it was like a hot and cold type of song because obviously it's very soft, very holiday, but it had some like sexy lyrics type thing, but not really. It's just kind of like
It had a
stay with
very
me.
sensual R&B feel
Yes,
to it as
exactly.
well. So which I feel like made it kind of like more I don't want to say sexual, more like endearing, more like captivating.
Yeah.
That's a good
Sensual?
word. And you were just kind of like, you kind of like drowned in it. I was
And then
like,
with her
yes.
voice, I
it.
think like that genre goes really, really well with her voice as well.
Added to my Christmas playlist.
Oh my god, okay, moving along to Rywook from Super Junior. Okay, I love him. He ain't even my Super Junior bias, but he came back.
Carolina's Little
Yes,
Prince.
It's Little Prince. He came back with One and Only, and let me just say, I love his voice. He's like, I love this man. Okay, I don't know much about him, but I love him. And literally, I remember listening to the song, and I was just like, oh my god, what does this feel like? My heart felt like it was gonna leap out of my freaking like chest. And then I watched the little video that he made, the little special MV, and I cried. Like I literally cried because like I was watching it while reading the lyrics at the bottom, and it's all about like Elf,
Yeah.
Super Junior fans. It's all about Elf, and like I felt that love, man. I felt the love, and it's about like his journey basically when he left them to go into the army for the 2 years, and he came back, and they were still there. Oh my god! Hold on, I'll have you a moment. Anyways, it was beautiful. Like me not even being an elf, I felt that, and I cried. Like I felt the love that he has and the gratitude that he has for the fans that went with him. And even in the video, it's like a visual, like, oh, you're going separate ways, but you still meet at the end.
Oh, when
of
they're
the-
walking around the earth or whatever.
Yes, I have so much love for this song. Like I really, really, truly enjoy it. Again, he's like, The Little Prince is one of my favorite albums ever. I could listen to it over and over again. His voice is very, very lovely. Like, it's so beautiful. And even lyrics wise, it made me think of like, because I have friends like Alexis and Tamar, like Super Junior, which shout out to them because they're in Tokyo right now. And they went to the Tokyo Dome show for Super Junior. But that's their like number one group. So I felt like, listening to something like this, like, it's like how I would feel if like with GOT7 doing a song like this,
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to get on that level
yeah,
and see BTS in Korea.
there you go. So, but yeah, no, it was beautiful. Lyrics are really, really freaking beautiful. Again, it's like the world is so big, yet we met in this life, and people tend to like come and go, but they stayed. And he's kind
Yeah,
of
it was
like saying
cute.
thank you and don't leave me. And I'm like, ah.
And they had clips of the members too, and it was super cute.
Yes, he meant. Oh my God, it was in it there in the video. Yeah, it included clips of like the Super Junior show in like 2015, right before he left, and then I don't want to think about any of my faves going into the army right now.
The army, what's that?
Me and Carolina had a whole conversation today about this.
I don't know what that is.
So-
What?
The next person we're going to talk about, Terrica.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're talking about Key.
Okay, I can talk about Key all day. That's different. Okay, the song is great. It's actually one of my favorite songs on the album. The album itself is really great, so everyone should check it out. I really like the way that their voices, and by there I mean Key and Crush, how their voices like come together. I was really nervous at first because, and I just think that they're two different vocalists, like their styles, but
Yeah.
it works, and the music video is great, and Key looks so good, and they're on a bus, and it's amazing.
They're on a bus.
It's really great.
I mean, I really connected to that because I, as someone who, doesn't have a car most of the time, ride the bus a lot. So, I just felt like he made this song for me and for Kat because we ride the bus all the time.
We busters in this.
Yeah, I thought that the music video was like so well shot, like beautifully shot.
Yeah,
Because even like all the shots of it, like even when they were dancing, and even in the bus scene and things like that, and it was like such a good transition from like when Key showed up at the beginning, and then it's like the bus, and then Crush shows up, and I was just like, yes.
Or when he jumps on the couch with that girl, and they like fade away, and I was like, ah, Terrica!
But I was like, what Terrica said, like I thought that their voices, like I was curious as to hear like how their voices would sound together, because yes, it's a different type of genre, because even if you hear Key's album, it's very like funky, but it's like
Dancey,
80s EDM.
It's great.
And it's like amazing throughout. But so that's why I was just like, okay, we'll go with Crush like R&B vocals, like how is it gonna sound? But when the song came out, I was just like, all right, yes, like magic.
As far as like Key goes, like his voice is super unique. So I agree with the whole like, oh, I didn't know if they were going to fit together. But Crush had a way with the harmonization of making his voice fit Key's so perfectly. Because I feel like Crush adjusted his vocals more than Key did, which I mean he should
song.
because it's Key's album.
Yeah.
So, but I think they fit really well together. And as far as like the aspects of fitting their voices together, I think Crush did like amazing to make sure, because like you said, Crush is a different type of vocalist than Key is, but Crush has in his voice, he has a super insane wow factor because his voice is so different and unique. So I think he did a good it was a nice way of not like standing out but making an impact.
Yeah, complimenting Key's voice.
So, but as far as like the album goes, like I'm so surprised by the features on it. Like the So You feature, like okay, yeah, they were both like idols and I know they've been friends for a while, but I was not expecting a Crush feature, and I was definitely not expecting a Vincent feature with what is the song called? I Will Wait, or I Will Fight. It's my favorite song on the album. So I was just like, I wasn't expecting that feature, and his verse in the album in that song was just so good, and I was just like,
yeah, this honestly like, yeah, no, Key like outdid himself like with this album, like how every song transitions, like, but my favorite of the album is This Life, and it's like the last song in the album, but it just gave me like such a happy like vibe. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get emo in a minute, but the song like reminded me of what it was, because it's kind of saying like I'll live my life for kind of like for you that can't, or something like that. And I was just like, don't. I was like, Key, don't you dare.
It is the last song too, so I'm just like, yes.
And then yeah, exactly. It was the same feeling for me, but it is my favorite of the album. But this song itself just being like, so when he dropped Forever Yours, I was just like, all right, then maybe one of those nights is going to be very similar. And then it wasn't. And I was like, all right, but it still complements, again, like when you listen to the album, it complements it so well. So I'm just like, yes, I mean, nothing less from a SHINee member, really. Again,
not to get like emo hour, but it has to be talked about with the whole like album names and everything.
Yes.
Like I was on Twitter and people were talking about it, like, A, space, face, and now Onu's is going to be voice. And, like, everyone was talking about it. And then I was like, damn, like, if you think about it, like, if you think of SHINee as a perspective, like, Taemin was the ace, or is the ace of SHINee. Jonghyun was the base of SHINee. Key is the face of SHINee. Onu is the voice of SHINee because he's the leader. And, like, I'm just like, okay, where's Minho? Like, what's he gonna be? Like,
he's my baby of SHINee.
I'm waiting to see what it's gonna be, but like, I was just like, oh, like if you think about it, it makes so much sense because Taemin, he's like the ace, he's the Junghyun was like the mother of the group, so he was like the base of the group, and then Key is the visual.
Yes, look at that face.
I love him so much.
But yeah, so I'm really happy. I'm really excited. After this, it was such a good album. I'm really excited for Onu's album.
Same. I mean, I love SHINee. I love Shiny.
Yeah, Shiny has literally like they never fell. Well, obviously they fell in the aspect of what happened, but they're like the phoenix rising. Like they're just truly like
will
showing
always
that
be
like
shining.
they'll always be shiny. Yeah,
They will always.
and I'm thinking of poor Minho because you know he goes to everybody's shit, so he had to like go to Japan for Taemin. He had to fly back for the showcase for Key. He was fucking everywhere.
Yo, it was so funny.
my
He's
mans.
so cute. I love it. I love
That's my
him.
man. She's patiently waiting. That's my man.
That is my man's. I feel that. Yeah, but now that we talked about Crush, let's move on into our as per usual our little R&B and hip hop corner, which we can start it off with Kanto and Doughboy with Juan, which
I love Kanto. I hated this song.
Okay, thank you so much. I was like,
the only thing I thought, okay, so I thought the video though was very comical. That was the only thing. I was laughing throughout the whole thing. I could not take it seriously, first of all. But I do want to say that there is a line that Doughboy says, and he's like, "Stop looking at me and give me food." And I'm like, wow, that's a whole ass move.
I thought it was a
never
joke
heard-
song at first when he started rapping, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, I've never heard this Doughboy character. I never heard
Me neither.
his songs or anything about him, but I hate his voice. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
I feel it.
And I was very excited because like, oh, Kanto, like that's bae. And I was excited. And
I
then
will
was
be
just
real
like,
though. I like Kanto's verse was good, just like his flow and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the Doughboy dude was the one that ruined it for me. But either way, the song was just not. I'm just like, Kanto, like you can do way better than this, but all right. I'm gonna take this as you experimenting and being a rebellious
He's trying to find
teenager.
the sound.
Kanto, baby boy, we love you up in this B, but this song wasn't it. It was just a whole lot smooth when y'all were talking about give me food. All right, okay, moving on.
Give me food.
moving on. Oh God, Loco and Gray. Wee wee. Cat is dead. She is dead. She is gone.
Found in a
Everything
ditch.
about this was freaking yes. Just
It was great. It was such a good music video, and I thought it was funny that they put Loco in a tiny house. And I'm like, is it because he's small and that he wants to look big?
I was shook. Like this is my favorite Loco and Gray song ever. Like
Ever.
ever. Okay, they're literally the duo of the century.
They really
No, it's
are.
exactly what I expected from them. Like I knew it was just gonna be a masterpiece. I was so
Yeah.
excited.
They
Yes.
like no one can touch Loco and Gray for me. Like as a collab, like as a team, no.
Their songs are always so good, and this one again is
So
no,
good.
it's like no exception. And I just want to say though, like at the beginning, and it's like Gray singing this. Oh man, he's just such a fine man, okay? And all he's saying is hit me up late at night, like
Just
all
hit
right.
me up, late night,
Yep.
night,
All right.
late night.
Oh. I was just like, Gray, you don't even gotta say it that many times. Just be like, hit me up later, and I'd be like, all right, poo poo poo, Gray, hi. Like, hit
But
me.
yeah, the lyrics are like, oh, it's 3 a.m. I just got off work. Can I call you? Like, I'll fly anywhere to you. And I'm like, can I be on that level, please? Like,
But
you want to fly to me?
So here's my thing though, because that's great, right? But then Loco's just like, yeah, I'm home, pass by. Don't you want to eat like my food that I'll cook? Like, come see me.
Yes,
if
I
you're
wanna
in
eat all
town,
the
come and
things you
see
give
me.
me.
So the whole time I'm just like, all right, is this about them setting up for like a bro date, or like is
Maybe.
Loco just like by himself saying to Gray, hey, come see me, and Gray's just like, nah, I'm gonna go see my little honey over here.
I
Like,
took it as two aspects of like a relationship. Like Gray is the like clingy one that's super in love with the girl, and Loco's like the one that's like just into her. But like if she's down, he's down. That's what I took it as. Like a
damn,
contrast.
I took it as a whole they were about to plan a bro
That
date.
that explains our relationship perfectly. It's like I got another man's, you probably got another girl, but you know.
If you're down to come over,
If you're
just hit
down.
me up on the late night.
On the late night.
Ooh. Late night. Ooh. But there's just listen, Gray is such a great producer. Like it blows my mind how creative and like unrealistic his talent is. Like, no one should be this talented. And I would just like to shout out the other AOMG fam that was in the music video.
Yeah.
DJ Wagon was in it.
Yeah.
1J was in it. Ella was in it. Kunst was in it. And I was just like, yes. I was like, bring everybody. Where's Ugly Duck? Where's Jay at? Where's Simon? Where's Hoodie? Like, bring everybody.
But even like going like from the song, just music video wise, like this music video was so funny,
cute.
like
It's so
visual wise,
cute.
and even with the colors, and they had that little car, and I'm like, I cannot stand y'all with this tiny things.
I snapped y'all about
And
the tiny things.
I'm happy about this song, but so sad at the same time. But we won't talk about it.
We're just gonna be really happy all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone put earmuffs on Terrica real quick. We have to expect that this might be the last like song we get from him, unless he gonna like surprise us and be like, oh, here's a farewell song for y'all for 2 years.
Oh my
And then-
god.
But I would also, because we're on the topic of Gray, I would also like to say something for any of my fellow K-hip-hop enthusiasts. I know you guys won't really know what I'm talking about, but Gray is coming out with a remix of 119 that's going to feature 51 artists from the K-hip-hop community.
What?
51 rappers
Oh, so that
and
was that meme.
singers are going to be on one track. Just want
That's-
everyone to...
How long
Let
is that
that
song
sink
gonna be?
in. I don't know, but Gray...
I'm scared. I
I'm
feel like there's
not-
gonna be a lot happening.
Oh my
Like,
god.
there's so many people on it. Juno Flow's on it, Flow 6 on it, freaking Woody's on it. Like, everyone's on this shit. And
What
I'm
if it's
like,
just people in the background like saying, "Hey, what?"
Everybody gonna say like sing one word? What? Like what?
Maybe it's 119 minutes long.
That's not that long.
Oh my god.
But yeah, literally 51 rappers are going to
That's
be on that
crazy.
track. But, like, I'm not even worried because it's Gray.
Yeah, we
like,
all know it's gonna be good, but I'm just wondering how the hell he gonna make it work.
Are they all going to be rapping one verse? Like
That's
10
what I'm saying.
10
It's probably just gonna be
rapping
people
one verse.
hyping in the back, like,
yeah.
"Oh, you heard that one? Oh, Kurt, that was Juno Flow in the back." Like, that's what it was. And you hear, that was Hoodie.
Also, did
That's
y'all
it.
see that Juno Flow is coming out with a song with Boa?
Yes,
No?
I did see
Fucking
that.
Kill me. Yeah.
Yeah,
With Queen Boa?
I think I saw it like
Boa.
on Instagram or something.
Oh
I think
my
that's what it was.
god.
Moving on, Mino of Winner had his solo debut, technically, I think,
Yeah,
with Fiance.
it's totally different than what I was expecting. First
Same.
of all, I didn't even recognize him at the beginning of the dang music video. I was like, "Oh," and I was expecting some like, I don't know, some like
Better
but it
song?
wasn't.
Yeah, me too, Terrica.
This is
It wasn't like
thing.
bad. It just wasn't what I was expecting.
This is my thing, though, and I think it's because, you know, I had the expectation that it would be similar to the music he was making with Mob, like with
Yeah,
Patty.
that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Expecting that. When I came into this song, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll grow on me because I love him and he is a fantastic rapper.
Yeah.
This song wasn't it, alright? I was just like, Minnow, I don't know what the hell you're doing, what's going on, but this just was not the look, nor
This
the
wasn't it.
sound. And
Nor the sound.
yeah. But it's just funny, he's like ready to wife somebody up, basically. Like,
That's his mating call. He's like, "Look, I'm just gonna put it out there on the table."
he literally said, one of the lines, I think it was like, help feed their, it's like, hold on. Yeah, help feed this thirsty dog. That's one of the lines, and I was just like, damn, all right. So you either want to wipe somebody up or you just trying to hoe it out. I'm like, I don't know which one it is, but all right.
But does he want us to quench his thirst or to feed him? Because those are two different things.
You're right.
Nobody knows.
The thing that made me really mad is the rest of the album is so good. Like, it's
Oh,
really
is it?
good.
I haven't
I
listened
haven't
to
heard
it
it
yet.
It
because
is.
the title track turned me off.
Yeah, like there's
sad.
a song called Bow Wow, super good.
Look at
There's
that, going with the
Bow Wow.
thirsty
a
dog.
song called Hope that's really good as well, and Trigger is super good. Like the album's good. I was like, why is this here?
You know what? I bet you YG was the one that said, put that one as the title.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to draw more people in, like other people outside of like K-hip hop. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I just expected some just like,
I know.
I almost said Ranch Ronda. I'm sorry. Because I always do that when I go, Ranch Ronda.
Like, no, like, I expected some, like, a good bop. Like,
Or like a sexy, like, a.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
he could have been saying, like, help feed this thirsty dog, but with a freaking different beat, different other lyrics, and different fucking music video.
I mean, but how can you top Okie Dokie Yo?
it's okay. You're right.
It was underwhelming, but the rest of the album is incredible. So don't let that song turn you off, even though it's terrible. I just deleted it from my library. I just deleted it from my library, and I just listened to the album without the title
song.
Oh, that's so sad.
You know what, though? Let's move on. Let's do a little album review, because that's exactly how I feel about a song in the Red Velvet album that just came out, which is really Bad Boy.
Please
Wow.
put in your guess on what song that is right now. Put it in this poll right now. Go. The results are in, and it is the title track.
So yes, Red Velvet came back with their Really Bad Boy album, and yes, like Cynthia said, it is the title track. Really Bad Boy. It's really bad.
It's not that bad. I am offended. Everyone also said this about what they say, Rookie and some other things.
No, I love Rookie. I
This
love
is
Rookie.
the debate team. So we have Terrica coming for the pro, and then Carolina coming for the con.
Are we gonna be like,
ding, ding, ding?
It's not my favorite song on the album, but I still jam to it. I think it's fun. I think it's just one of those songs that like they just got together and was just like, hey, let's just do this. And they just had fun in the studio, and it wasn't. I don't know why they made it the title track, but
yeah, that's my thing. Like, I mean, I was probably really harsh, because yes, it's like if it shows up, like I'll bop to it, but it's like it's definitely not their best work. It's not their best title track at all.
It's not.
And
Yeah.
it was just like all right. And I mean, the music video did make it a little better. It is kind of obviously you have like the comedic effect that Red Velvet always has in their music videos, which is really cute. But I could go with the song without those screams that they do in the back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
I
feel
felt
that.
like the song was just like that. It was underwhelming. Like, usually I'm really, really excited when it comes to like their Velvet comebacks and things like that. Bad Boy was a bop, so I expected Really Bad Boy to kind of go in the same direction, but it wasn't. And it was like, all right.
I think they tried to merge the red and the velvet together in one song instead of having like their red and their velvet. They tried to like with the screams making it more like the red, the whole like oh cutesy, but then like the background beat of Velvet. I think I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I like it.
Like, if it's
like
not,
it.
it's what I say, one of those songs that I wouldn't like go and be like, I'm gonna listen to Really Bad Boy today. But if it shows up and it starts playing, then I'll be like, all right, whatever.
No, she gotta
Like,
go
that's how
skip.
I feel.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Let's
skip
not
it.
sit here and pretend like Taste shouldn't be the title track, okay?
Oh,
Because
taste! You're a taste enthusiast.
should be the title track because that song. Ooh.
But no, I love Taste. Taste is such a good song. And it has like 90s vibes all around it. Like, that's what it gave me. And I freaking, okay, it's like a chill bop, but still a bop. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I think for me, all my favorite Red Velvet songs are the ones that are kind of like old school. Like Look is one of my favorite Red Velvet songs. Now Taste is one of my favorite Red Velvet songs. Automatic is
Oh
one
my
of
god,
favorite
Automatic.
Yes.
Red Velvet songs. So like I love when Red Velvet does like super unique stuff, and I think Taste is I love the song. It should have been the title song.
You know what
The lyrics to Taste?
What I really liked of Taste too is that they incorporated like Wendy was rapping, and I thought that because she's always just like vocal, but they included her like doing that little rap, and I was like, all right, like I feel it. I thought her voice sounded really unique in it too.
Yeah. Red Velvet is one of those groups for me that, like, they do what they do so well. It's hard not to just love them.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because, like, they're just so unrealistically talented and good at what they do and the music they make. So,
I can't
like,
wait
the
to see that.
concept, the, like, whole red concept and the whole Velvet concept, like, the idea of, like, them being bubbly and cute and the idea of them being sexy and sensual in those aspects is really great. And for me, this album, it's like Terrica said, they infuse the red and the velvet.
Yep.
Maybe not with the title track so much, but, like, in the album in general, they did it really well. They did it justice, and I'm excited to see them.
I know. But let's talk about the bop of all bops in this album. Butterflies. It's my favorite
The
song.
FX song. I swear this used to be it was gonna be a FX song, and they were just like, here, Red Velvet.
That's what I feel like too. When you said that, I was just like, honestly, probably FX probably recorded it, filmed the MV and everything, and then it's just like, never mind.
They pulled a cube.
Just like how they do. But I freaking love Butterflies. Like,
It's so
it
good.
just bursts with happiness. Like, it starts and it's just happiness all around. And yes. And it's like the vocals of them all together, like, it was like the harmonization on point. I was just living, and it reminded me of like a song that you would listen to, like if you were like gonna go like roller skating or something.
Oh my god!
With like the rest of your friends, and you're just like, and it's like the song is in the background, or it's like you're going on a date, but it's like a roller skating date or something. And be like, butterflies, butterflies.
Yeah,
Oh my
and like the boys are over there with their friends, and then like the main girl, they're just like her friends are pushing her to the guys.
yes!
It's just it's so sweet. Like I love it.
It's
I love it.
such
Love it.
a
Love it.
good song. Yeah, like it just makes me happy, and it's like you feel that you're like, oh, I got butterflies too.
I love the idea of it being named Butterfly too, and then there's a part in one of the verses where the word kind of like flutters, like they do the
Yeah.
Yeah, throughout the song.
It's like the butterflies flying. It's so cute. This is so good. Like
queen.
this was like the debate on Twitter. They were just like, butterflies should have been the titles track, and then you get people that are saying that Taste should be the title track, and then it was just like, and that's somebody else is just like, no, So Good should have been. I'm just like, so basically any other song in this album should have been the title track.
Besides Really Bad Boy.
Besides Really Bad Boy. But yes, Butterflies, a bop, so good. Oh, I love that song so much.
Okay,
It was so good.
It's the more Velvet side of Red Velvet.
Yeah.
I said,
I
come
Queens.
through R&B Velvet. Let's go.
I love the R&B kind of like riff in the back, like the constant like drive, like the R&B drive of the song. And then there's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a whistle because it's not a whistle, but the pitch that it's like, doo.
Yes.
And I was just like, y'all just listen, SM got some problematic ass producers sometimes, but they be coming with the slaps. Okay, they be coming with the slaps. Because this was just, this is my favorite Red Velvet album. I'm so impressed with this album. Like, it's unreal. It made me want to see them 10 times more than I already did.
And you know what's so good? They have like a lyric that it's like, the little breath also tickled my ear. And I said, all right, okay, come through.
Come
I see y'all.
This whole album is like that though, because even like going back to Taste, like the way they're describing the drinks and the snacks, we're like, y'all, we know what y'all are talking about.
I know, right? And they're just like, taste all the different things. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, they're equal opportunities. They are just like, you know what? No matter if you fine, you could come our way. It don't matter.
But
We like all the tastes.
I love the duality of Red Velvet. Like, they can do shit like Power Up and Red Flavor, and then do shit like this and like Bad Boy and like Automatic and Kingdom Come and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Kingdom Comes is so good.
who allowed you people to be people? Like, who did that?
But now that you mentioned that, Kat, the last song on the album, Sassy Me, I thought that it was like such a good like anthem. It's just like, I'm a bad bitch.
It's a confidence anthem.
Yes. It's like, I can do anything. I'm gonna walk in here with my high heels and push you off a cliff, and I'm gonna do it all. in my high heels.
It actually
sun
made me
shines
want
out of my ass.
to race motorcycles.
Oh, I love it.
You're right.
Yes, Cynthia.
It reminded me of this movie that I watched. It's Cien Metros Bajo el Sol. And like, it's just about racing motorcycles. And this should have been the soundtrack of it.
Yeah, this song gave me. I was like, it started, and I already felt it. I was just like, oh, we're about to be.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It
As soon as
this
it started, this is actually my favorite song off the album. I said, ooh, yes.
Ooh, well, speak about it.
Me.
Speak your truth, girl.
Right. But you know what, too? In this song, too, they have a thing. They do, like, it's the part where they're, like, tonight, the starts the light. And they do, like, tonight in Korean, and then they say it in English, and then in Korean, and then they say it in English. And I was just like, yes. I love languages. I love languages.
I love bilingual queens.
I know, right? They sound good too in the like every time they did the really bad boy English version.
Yeah.
And I'm just impressed, like, because some of the girls don't look like they would be good at English at all, or they've said it before, like, oh no, we're not good, and then they start singing. I'm just like,
Sogi too. She said that when they were in Austin. She's like, I'm not really good at English, but I'm gonna try my best. And she like talked the whole time. She was super cute.
I love that woman so much. My whole heart and soul.
they're so cute.
I love the visuals of this whole concept. Like with
Yes.
the crowns and like everything. Like literally the picture of Joy with the crown has been my phone background for like 2 weeks.
Oh my
Like,
god, she's
so beautiful.
They're just
and
so
even though Sogi is
beautiful.
my bias, Sogi is my baby. But
I love Joy.
Joy be coming through.
She my
and
bi-
Irene is
she's
like
my bias.
goddess.
Yo,
Like,
Irene
I just
is
look at that
so
woman, I'm just like
unbelievably
Yes.
beautiful. Like she shouldn't exist.
Like, how dare you be alive?
Right? I love a woman who hates men.
Yeah, just her attitude, like the way she just carries herself. I'm just like, she's powerful. Like I love
Like,
her. And
men
she's so
are
tiny.
terrified of her. Like,
Yeah.
It really, like,
they're
seriously.
terrified of her. Red Velvet like has established themselves as one of the best girl groups in the industry right now, and they just continue to like they got so much power. Like everybody's a Red Velvet fanboy.
They said,
Everybody
let's power
loved
up
them.
indeed.
Red Velvet really did it for me with this.
I love
comeback.
them so
Yeah,
much.
this
I love
comeback,
them.
besides
Snaps and
you know what
claps.
though, I did see a meme that it was just like, if SM did every other SM artist like they did with Red Velvet with Bad Boy and Really Bad Boy, it would have been like odd, really odd, really really odd, Taemin's existence. It's like, I'm like, dang.
Completely
Y'all
off
just
topic,
clowning
but
them.
about Shiny. There's this girl on YouTube. Her name is Valente. And check out her videos. She does like voiceovers of like Shiny videos.
Oh my god, yes.
And they're hilarious. The most recent one she did was when they did their show and they were like in the car and Key was driving, and the whole time she just talked about them going to Wendy's or something. It's great.
Anyway,
Sorry, off
the
topic.
week.
Song of the week. Wee. Mine is it was released last week actually. It's PH1's Homebody. I've been listening to
laugh
it
every time you
every
mention it.
single day, at least twice. That's it. That's the tweet.
Carolina.
My song of the week is Stylish by Luna.
Ah.
Stan Luna. I dedicate it to you, Guillaume, every time.
Who would have thought that the Luna stan would be Carolina?
There's a member of Luna. I love her. I don't know her name, but she's adorable, and I'm just gonna say she's my bias.
Is it true? With the little heart.
Oh no, not the apple heart girl. I don't think it's her. I don't know. She's adorable.
Oh, okay then.
Okay.
I love Luna.
Oh, my song of the week is weird because it's not a song. It's an album plus one song. So I've been listening to this album nonstop. Of course, it's Key's album.
Yes.
It's been getting me through my days. But it's weird because I'll listen to the entire album and then I'll listen to one random song. It's like a mini playlist. And that random song is Begin by BTS. I don't know why. I've been listening to it. Like, I'll listen to Key's album and then I'll listen to Begin. And then I'll listen to Key's album.
Yeah, it's because you gotta start over the key.
I guess so. I don't know. It's weird, but that's just been my life for this week. So
I love it. My song of the week is Sofa by Crush. I'm seeing him tomorrow and I'm just very excited. So I got his set list online and I've just literally been listening to his set list for the past like week. So yeah.
Crush. Okay, well, this week was filled with music. Make sure that you guys check it out.
Also,
Yeah.
if you're a fan of Lovelies, I don't know what their fandom is
That we
called.
don't
Like,
know.
maybe educate us, because obviously we didn't know anything about them, but we tried. We put in the effort.
Yes.
We listened to the song. We want to branch out and do groups that we may not listen to all the time. Or if you have suggestions of other groups that you think we should get into, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us
let us
know.
know.
Like some newbie groups or older groups that are kind of underrated or anything. Something that we don't talk about. Just be like, hey, not your average fangirls, you should talk about this group. And I'm like, all right.
Let's check it
Also,
out.
speaking of a little group, AT's just wrapped up their promotion, so congratulations to them! Yay!
Yay! Aw, they're so good.
so
and they did
well.
like a
They really
Santa version of their song, Pirate King. Is super cute. Stan ATs.
I love them. Okay, anyway. So whether you need to stand ATs or need to stand the boys, Cynthia, or
Oh God, I already know what she's gonna do when I get home.
God damn.
are you seeing Crush tomorrow, second row in Seattle? So if anybody's there, oh no, this won't go out in time, but I'm seeing
Yeah.
Crush tomorrow, second row in Seattle. Anyway, so whether you're doing any of that or crying over Key's album, make sure you always
Fangirl on!